Welcome back to the Random Photography Show. Tonight we are going to attempt to open the phone lines for our first ever live call-in show. Plus there'll be all the usual photo news, camera rumors, and of course reviewing your images. Let's roll the music.
Catchy. It's definitely catchy. Welcome everybody. This is the Random Photography Show. Of course, it's the Camera Life podcast. It's the 29th of September 2025. Can you believe September's almost over? It's only 2 weeks to BFOP. And this is episode 120. It has taken Justin 120 episodes, but he finally has his call-in hotline. Everything is crossed. Literally everything is crossed. His call-in hotline is going live tonight.
It's been a dream.
You, the viewer, yeah, he bangs on about it every meeting. But you, the viewer, gets a call and chat live. So yeah, we've got a lot to cover tonight.
Now,
how are you, Justin?
I know I'm good. I'm good. I just want to cover this off. We did kind of test the phone line last week on the show, and it went miserably. Thanks,
Didn't really call that a test because nothing happened.
No, but I tested it last time. I've tested it again tonight. Greg was listening this time, so he knows that I've
Scout's
done
honor, I bear witness.
But I still promise nothing. But anyway, there's the number there. If you do decide to call in at some stage, you know, we'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, as well, don't forget, at the end of the show, we'll be looking at some of your images. I've already got images from a couple of people, and I saw Lisa Leach just sent one through. So if you've got something hiding on your hard drive, oh my gosh, we've already got a caller. Hang on, let's see if it works. Everyone, cross your fingers.
Let's just go with it.
Hold on, caller. Hold on, caller. 1 second. Let's see if it caller, works. You're live on the air. Can you hear us?
Yeah, g'day. Yeah, hello. Yeah, it's Dennis here. I think it's about time we talked about this, the panorama videos on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. That's a bugbear, isn't it, Dennis?
Well, you know, trend and all, being trend.
Look.
Does this make me the first caller on the show, on the phone, hey?
You're the first one that officially made it in. You're a bit glitchy. You're a bit poppy. I don't know about our system yet. I don't know if it's dialed in, but we can hear you, which
well,
is
that's
nice.
Right.
Dennis is in South Australia. They still use dial-up, so, you know.
Well, there's a bit of some late of the screen, but that's all right. We could just talk sweet nothings to each other, mate. And we got to hang out. Like the fun.
Yeah, that was fun. It was good to see you. And then BFOP's just around the corner as well.
Yeah,
mate, I am so pumped. So I have no idea if they've actually talked about anything. I have the most insane thing happening on the Friday night. It's going to be so much fun, and the boys are pumped. And yeah, the weather.
It's exciting. It hasn't been released yet, I don't think, and so no one really knows except for you and
top secret.
Yeah, you and Matt and Nick.
Girls.
Oh well, good. I don't want to hog you. I don't want to hog your party line. So
hey, but feel free to call back in whenever you've got a little nugget or an opinion on a matter or something.
Mate, I see pocket camera myth. I'm literally looking at my pocket camera on my desktop, and I've just recorded a promo video. The DJI mic that came with it. So there you go.
Interesting, because I don't know. It's pocket cameras. It might be more than what you think it is. We'll have to wait till we get to the segment.
Yeah. All right. See you, boys. Have fun.
Bye, Dennis. Be safe.
It worked.
It worked. Well done, boss. Round of applause, everybody.
Yeah. Hang on. Where's my applause button?
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Clap for you.
So, tell us in the chat, what did it sound like? Was it too quiet, too loud? Was it glitchy? It seemed to be popping a bit or something.
Yeah, a little bit of glitch. Anyway, should we say good evening to some people or good day?
Yeah. Anyway, also what I was saying before Dennis called, if you want to send an email photo in, email me, justin@luckystraps.com.au, but you've probably got 20 minutes or it'll be too hard for me to try and download them and make it happen on the show. So get them in.
He's not great on the multitasking, folks.
If you're listening back later, just send it whenever and we'll put it on the next show. So there's no rush. It's fine. Dennis was here earlier with the 1-800 flick my shutter number. I think that's too many. It's too many numbers, but otherwise I'd try and get that one. That'd be good. I don't know how much it costs to get one of those special numbers, but it'd be worth it.
I used to manage those numbers for Optus years ago.
Did you?
All the 1-800 numbers.
Anyone ever try and register this one? No?
I don't know about Flick My Shutter. There was Flick My other stuff, but... You know,
the late night numbers.
The late night numbers. The special call numbers, yeah.
Good evening, Philip Johnson, David Leparati, Rick Nelson... What's that? What is this one? I don't even know what. Well, I'm not even going to try that one. John Pickett, good evening.
Hey,
Ian
guys.
Thompson. Who else? Oh, Dennis, you forgot to email an image. Send one through. Lisa Leach, thanks for sending your images through. Kev Morse. And Dennis was ready and waiting. And Yelena, no, you don't have to ring again. You've done all the testing and it worked. Dennis
Great
took
job.
the hit.
You deserve a pay rise.
Manila Martin, hello from the Philippines. It's good to have you. And Roy Bixby from somewhere in the US that I always forget, over near New York somewhere, I think. Good to have you. No, somewhere over there.
G'day, Roy. G'day, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah,
We've got a fair bit to get through, boss.
Do we? You sure?
Well, there's a bit of news. There's we've got a couple of special announcements coming up.
That's right.
Some important dates for people to note, all that sort of stuff.
Big show.
A big show.
The photo hotline. But don't be scared. Call in with your opinions and your questions or anything. Because we're the experts. Yeah. We can help with nothing.
Anything at all.
I'll get some comments ready from the
No, Roy Bixby's in Melbourne.
Is he? Oh.
He says g'day from Melbourne, Australia.
Who am I thinking of?
RTK? Are you thinking of RTK?
No. It'll come to me. I get them always mixed up.
Sorry, Roy. He's not his best in the evenings. More of a day man.
Oh, Robert Varner.
Oh.
Sorry, Roy. Wrong R word. I'm pretty average with names. Sorry. Okay.
And Bruce is here.
Bruce is here.
Hey, Bruce.
Thanks.
G'day, mate.
Hey, Bruce. What's up? Dennis stole your thunder and called in, so the phone lines work.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to some viewer comments from last week's crazy podcast with Michael Coyne.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
How insane was that?
Yeah.
I'll try and find the comments, but if you guys didn't see that episode, I think it's one of our best yet.
Yeah, it was
Would
pretty
you agree?
amazing. Yeah. I mean, just having Michael as a guest, he is highly awarded. He has big name corporate clients in his resume. He's traveled to, something like 80 something countries. He's stood on stages with, world leaders who were shouting death to the Westerners and taken photos and been involved in those sort of up close and personal conflicts. He's been shot at. He's had mortars fired. He's had to walk through minefields. A phenomenal career. And it turns out he likes tennis and the gym to stay on top of things. So amazing individual,
Still traveling the world. I ordered his photo book today.
Oh, you did? Cool.
So hopefully that arrives before BFOP, because I'm going to bring some of my books over for when we're just sitting around on the podcast drinking coffee.
That's a great idea. I'd bring Samantha Olsen's book, but I'm fairly sure I've got a luggage limit.
What, on the train? The train will be
on
like,
the train,
here. That's too
sorry,
pages.
mate. Yeah,
it's too big.
Yeah.
Lisa Leach says Michael Coyne episode was incredible, amazing stories and the images, and all-round legend. He is an all-round legend. He was great.
Yeah,
I could listen to him all day. And Bruce Moore says the Iran story with the bodies. Holy shit! Yeah, those stories. He kept being like, "Do you want me to tell this story or this story?" We're like, both stories.
Every story,
all
please.
of the stories.
And we ended up going for nearly 3 hours.
Yeah.
But I wrote a blog today, which will appear on the Lucky Straps website. which is actually a good segue to say that this episode of the Camera Life podcast is brought to you by Lucky Straps. Head to luckystraps.com. We make premium, handmade, Australian-made leather camera straps that will fit any camera. We've got a range of sizes, lengths, styles, over-the-shoulder straps, thinner straps for smaller cameras.
I may be biased, but I do believe they're the best camera straps on the planet.
I have heard that around the traps.
We put a lot of work into them. They're camera straps for photographers. They're not camera straps for trying to
try hards.
No, I didn't say that. I just realized I had the wrong banner up. All right, let's have a look at some comments from that episode. Like, hang on, this one. Does that work? Yeah. Tim Siama says, wow, what amazing stories Michael had. A photographer and a secret spy. Yeah, I think he was a spy too. His parents were spies.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. And David Leparati says, hi guys, another absolutely enthralling chat. I really loved Michael's amazing stories of his experiences. I agree with Michael about knowing your gear, keeping it clean and checking the settings before every shoot, which is easy on a Fujifilm XT series. Look down to see ISO, shutter speed, and aperture.
Yep.
This chat brought back memories of shooting film, especially Kodachrome 64, which was an outstanding color saturated film. Thanks. Well, thank you, David.
Yeah.
Yeah. Epic podcast. And then this one here from at Philip Sutton 8921. This was also on Michael Coyne's episode. Why doesn't he update his website? Doesn't have any of his older stuff and really only his latest book stuff. Most pros have examples of their full portfolio online. Even my website has all of my jobs and work over the last 14 years. Look, I get it. I would love to see more of his work too, but I have a feeling he's done so much work. The idea of putting that all on a website is probably pretty daunting. And especially all of his work's done through the agency whose name I forget.
Yeah, I can't remember it either.
So, a big agency. So
there might be limitations on him. Yeah.
Well, he said he's got all of the copyright, so he could put it all on his website. But even just gathering everything and doing it, he might be in the process of doing it. We don't know. So, cut him some slack. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
But I agree. I would like to see all of the work. I'd love to be able to just pour through years and years of his work and just check it out.
Yep.
Lisa Leach says Black Hawk. No, I don't think it was Black Hawk. It was something like that though.
Black Sparrow?
Question from Roy.
He's in Melbourne, by the way, Justin. Roy's in Melbourne.
I know. Do the straps fit my ancient Hasselblad 500? Not really. It fits if you've got the adapters that clip onto, if it's got the little round lugs, and they used to have little adapters that would go over and pull on. Those adapters have a slot in them. That fits our straps. But if you don't have the adapters, we can't currently get those, unfortunately. Dennis,
but if you buy another camera, we'll certainly be able to, get to a strap for that. If you just buy a second camera.
I think ours fits that new Hasselblad X2 XD2 thing. You get one of them.
Yeah,
they're cheap. Dennis says you'd be amazed how many pros don't update their websites regularly. Looks in mirror. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things. Often, if you're so busy working, traveling around, taking photos of stuff, you might get behind on the website stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Updating a website. What's that noise? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's anyway.
I get, but he's also wanting to sell a book, and so if you put all the images on a website.
Well, I think it's just more the older stuff is probably.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
It was sort of scattered about the internet, but you could find it all. If you just do some Googling of Michael Coyne, you'll track a lot of his images down. They're often on the websites of galleries.
But interestingly, he hasn't done many long-form interviews. We both searched and found very little. So we feel quite honoured and humbled that he spent 3 hours, plus the time before we went live and the time after we went live, just chatting. And, it was amazing. Such a generous soul.
Yeah. I've had a new... I've had a new text come in. Apparently it's making fun of us. I don't know. Oh, it's the Muppets, I think. Ant trying to... There's a phone ringing. I can't play it. It'll come through the audio. Anyway, whoever that is, you're funny. That's the third message they've sent. Okay. What
All right.
else?
Let's talk about news and rumors.
The news?
Yeah.
Yep.
Any more comments you want to share? That's fine.
No, there wasn't too many this week. I think there's a few others trickling around the place, but they're the only ones that really come up.
Stood out. Yeah. News and rumors. Couple of bits of news. There's actually quite a bit going on. Last week was chock-a-block full of news, and this week is no different. There's a lot going on, a lot of rumors. You know, often when the going gets, what's that term? When the going gets
Tough.
good.
When the ball starts rolling. When the cameras start coming. No,
I've lost it. Anyway, lots of news. But first and foremost, probably the most important piece of news that I have to share with you tonight is on behalf of our good friend, Samantha Olsen. Now, Samantha Olsen, as we know, and for those that don't, created this phenomenal, biblical, I will say, book about photography along Victoria's Great Ocean Road. It's quite a chonker. Sam sent me this one as a gift, which was lovely. It covers everything that you need to know about locations, settings, weather, access, travel, everything you need to know about doing photography on the Great Ocean Road. So that's the book. This came out a couple of weeks ago, so we've already talked about that. However, when is it? Let me just have a quick squiz. So Samantha Olsen is doing a talk about her photography book and her work along the Great Ocean Road at the National Veteran Arts Museum, which is in Melbourne. It's on South Bank. And she's doing a presentation there. It's a free presentation. And let me just go through a few of the details. So what you'll learn from Samantha's talk, a brief history of the Great Ocean Road, understand the legacy behind the landscape. Now, keep in mind that Sam is a veteran. She served in the Australian military, and she's got a lot of connection with the Great Ocean Road because a lot of veterans that returned from World War II, I think she said, I might have that wrong, but set up shop in that area and were involved in creating the Great Ocean Road and building it, which is pretty phenomenal. The talk will also include the best locations to shoot along the coast and deep into the Otways. Where are the Otways in relation? Are they kind of inland west from like Lorne, that kind of area?
Inland west.
Yeah.
Kind of.
The Otways.
Closer to Apollo Bay?
Yes. Yeah, so it's further down south, isn't it? Yeah. She'll also share seascape and waterfall photography techniques, how to capture motion, light, drama, tips for aerial photography. So she'll talk about drones and the rules, and also when you're doing photography from planes and helicopters, because you can hire planes and helicopters down there for trips over parts of the Great Ocean Road. And camera gear and equipment advice, just some really basic practical advice on what you need for that sort of shooting experience. So it's at the Australian National Veterans Arts Museum in Melbourne, which is on 312 St Kilda Road, South Bank, Victoria, 3006. It's at 5:30 p.m. and it's on this coming Thursday, the 2nd of October. And it's free admission, which is wonderful. And she has sent us a cheeky little promo poster, which I'll just quickly bring up on the screen. Where are you? There it is. Oh, quite small. Let me just do it in halves. Whoa.
Can you do
So here it is here. I don't know how to get rid of all of this stuff. But yeah, that's Sam's photography talks. So if you're in the area and you're looking to spend an evening listening to someone talk about photography and the Great Ocean Road, then head down, check it out.
Get amongst it.
So as I said,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's obviously part of her book launch to promote what she's done, which is an amazing piece of work. It's taken her years to get this to this point with this book. And if anyone's around that can support it, then I say go for it. But what else is happening in the news, Justin? Should we talk about Fujifilm first? Because I don't feel like I've said Fujifilm enough today.
I mean, the whole Michael Coyne episode was about Fujifilm.
Yeah. What's your point? That was last week.
Let's talk about Fujifilm.
It's a new week, Justin. I've got money to earn. A couple of rumor things that are going on around Fujifilm. So basically, I won't bring this up because it's basically a rumor. But some of the rumors, so Fuji rumor sites are saying that the Fujifilm X-T30 Mark II, which is more of an entry-level version of the XT series, started with the X-T10, which was a companion to the X-T1, which was the flagship body, and then so on. And then they got to the X-T30, and instead of going to an X-T40, they just went to an X-T30 Mark II. For a couple of reasons. I don't think the sensor and processor that they were developing was ready, but they wanted to get the camera out. Anyway, rumors are the X-T30 Mark II has been discontinued and they're bringing an X-T30 Mark III, but other sites are countering that, saying it's not discontinued. They're just having trouble keeping up with the demand of stock because it's quite an affordable Fujifilm camera that offers really good, image quality, performance, all those sorts of things. Great for travel. I bought my sister one when she decided to take up photography. So really great, handy little camera. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see what plays out. There may be a new camera on the horizon. There may not, but we'll wait and see.
What's the camera directly like above and below this? What are your options if you were thinking the X-T30 and then it's Mark II and then it's discontinued or whatever?
Like what would you look at next if that wasn't available?
Yeah, what's it compete with in Fuji's own lineup? Like cameras often compete against each other.
Yeah.
Depending on exactly what it is that you're looking at.
Yeah.
Similar to the XT50 and the XT5.
I would go to the XT50 if you're looking to spend that much coin. I mean, when they first announced the XT50, the price difference was actually pretty much on par with an XT5, but the XT5 had already been out for a few years and had received incremental price drops. So, but the XT50 is definitely a goer. It will have come down in price. What else? XM5, it's a different shooting experience. So the XT30 has an EVF and a screen. The XM5 doesn't, but it's very affordable and it takes amazing images. It's got great autofocus performance. It just doesn't have an EVF. And I wanted to get that camera before they announced the XE5, sorry. I wanted to get the XM5, but I just wasn't a fan of the flip out screen for vlogging. That really put me off it.
The tilty screen.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I'd definitely go to an XT50. But look, if you're in the secondhand market, you can grab a really good quality XT3, XT4, still for good value. And they're amazing cameras, So that's all I've got on that. I will get you to bring up this article about Kodak. So Kodak have released a new camera.
Yeah, apparently it's sold out. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't know that bit.
That's the word on the street, is that it, maybe not everywhere, but somewhere, like as in it, maybe it didn't sell it in Australia, but it sold out somewhere, I think in the States, like the day that it come out.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I mean, it is adorable and it is a fully working digital camera.
So tell us about it. What do we know about this thing? The Kodak, how do you say, the Charmer?
Yeah, I don't understand why it's called that. It's such a
is it because it's charming?
I don't know, Justin. But it's a blind box. So when you buy them, like if you order one from B&H, it's a new item. It's expected in mid-November in the US at least for $30 US, which is about $45 here, which isn't a cheap key ring. But it actually comes in a blind box, like a Gashapon. When you get they have them all in the toy stores now. Everything's in a blind box. So there's a range of options you could get. It's a surprise.
I thought I saw, I'm going to try and find another photo because I thought I saw more images of the different options. Oh, here we go. I'm on B&H photo.
If you go to B&H.
There was like all the different colors that you could get. Here we go. No, don't. Okay. Yeah. So there's all these different
different variants.
Kodak themed retro
Yeah.
variations, which I think that is very cool. They've nailed.
I
that
think well, it's
style.
clever.
Look,
It's clever.
we can just
And
click through it. Look, so
yeah,
there's that
there's
one.
each one. But there's also a mystery one.
Well, what's that one look like?
I like that one. That's my favorite. The grey with the
I'll go
stripes
back.
at the bottom.
Yeah, I like that one. But then,
And
everyone
the classic
you see,
yellow, of course.
I don't. That one's. I could take it or leave it.
Mm.
I remember that style branding. It's very 80s.
Yeah, it is.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's nice. But there is also there it is.
Ooh,
There's a
see-through.
special. There's a surprise one which is see-through. Comes in a clear case, and yeah, look, it's a little fully working digital camera. It's got a 1.6 megapixel, so higher than the Fuji X-Half.
I was going to say, so this is a direct competitor to the X-Half then.
Well,
I assume this was, what did you say it was priced at? $16.99?
No. 30
or was it
US.
$2,000? It was $2,000. Similar to the X-Half. No?
Close to 2,000.
How much was it? How much was it in Australia? Hang on, Rick Nelson. No, Rick Nelson says that thing is back ordered here like crazy already.
Yeah. And these sorts of collectible things that come in blind boxes are huge. There are like countless YouTube channels just full of kids and adults unpacking blind boxes because people get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
Out of that sort of mystery prize grab,
Oh,
like
okay, so it's
did you ever have
$55 here? Wow.
Yeah,
I actually thought they were going to be like 120 or something. Because I saw them, I was like, oh, it's kind of cool, but it's like, it's one of those things that's going to suck so much that it's kind of, you're throwing a bit of money away. But $55 is like, what's that? The cost of a coffee these days?
Coffee and a bagel.
Yeah.
Let me just go through the specs. So it's got a 1.6 megapixel, 1/4 inch CMOS sensor. It shoots 1440 by 1080, so HD, 30 FPS video. It's got this display at the back and an optical viewfinder. It charges off USB-C. It uses a micro SD card with a rechargeable battery. The lens itself is a 35mm equivalent f2.4, so it's pretty much the same lens you get in a disposable camera, give or take.
It's going to be, how many videos are there going to be on YouTube that have been like, I shot a wedding with the Kodak Charmer, or like, I shot F1 with the Kodak Charmer. That's going to be, as they start rolling out, every YouTuber is going to be putting out some sort of crazy video of like, I did it like this. I think it'll be fun.
I think it'll be fun too. Why not? Like
I think we could definitely afford to have more things like this. And I know some people might look at it and be like, oh, it's kind of junk. Like it's not a real camera and it's kind of a plastic toy or whatever. But there's lots of
yeah. And it comes with the key ring. Put it on your keys. Like you've always got a camera on you then. Little digital camera. I think it's clever. It's fun. I might get one, but I'll have to wait.
Yeah, well, we'll have to. We should have been on top of this better. Do we have
Dennis is already over
Kodak?
it. It's a light painting beast.
painting
Dennis,
beast.
this is your next challenge. Light painting with a Kodak Charmer.
Yeah.
I think you should get one of each and create a rig like you've done with the Instax cameras.
Someone tell us how you're supposed to pronounce it. Is it Charmer? Charmer?
Yeah. And is there a significance to the name? Is there a historical significance, or is it just a poor marketing choice? The same.
Anyway. But yeah, I think it's fun. I'm glad they did it.
Yeah.
I actually would like one. I saw it. Now that I see it again, I would like one. The first time I saw it,
looks like
I thought,
fun.
That's cool, but I don't need that. It's just kind of junk. And now I'm seeing it. I'm like, I want a few of them on my shelf.
It's $55. Like
it's $55.
And it'd be a fun day, like it'd be a fun project to go out and shoot with it for the day. Like I did with that really cheap. I bought the cheapest disposable that DigiDirect had in the store. Digital camera, and went out and did a shoot with it for the day. It was so much fun. It was amazing.
I like those photos.
Worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
Let's move along.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? For those of you watching or listening along live with us now, let us know what you think about this. Would you grab one? Would you like to see one in your Christmas stocking, perhaps? Because they're not coming back into stock for months.
Do you hate it and you think it's stupid and it's Kodak's just milking their brand value by putting out little trinkets, little plastic trinkets? Have your say. 0485 512 370. Anyway,
I love it. Let's look at the Viltrox Spark just quickly, because I kind of fell in love with this thing. So the people at Viltrox, I can't say the name properly, have made a special Z3 flash with a cyber mech design. And looking at it, it's pretty crazy looking. It looks like something out of like a Japanese anime, cartoon kind of thing.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't like the green.
No, the green's
but
weird.
I like the style.
Yeah, I think it's really groovy.
Is that a clear top? You can see through to the board.
Let me have a look on B&H.
Is that the only photo they got of it?
B&H. No, they've got more. Yeah, so it's clear. So you can see the circuitry. If you go to the B&H link, you can actually see through into the circuitry. Comes with a little diffuser to go on the front. It's a USB-C charge. I don't know. If you like blinging up your camera, it's a...
Yeah. That's again, fun. Why not? Why does everything have to be, black plastic?
Yeah.
Or silver plastic?
I think you can get them in black plastic, but yeah, I agree with you. I don't dig the green. There's a gunmetal gray, and that one's called Tundra green. At the moment, it's only compatible with Fujifilm and Nikon. Sorry, Justin. You won't be able to put one on your R5 Mark II.
I wasn't thinking of it, to be honest.
Really?
I don't know if I would want one of these. It's cool, looks cool, but it's not something I would ever use.
No, limited use, but still a bit of fun.
Can you mount it to the Charmer?
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get Dennis on
I like it too. Rick likes it. I like it. I think it's, because it's cool as well, because it's not an expensive item. So take a risk on the design.
Yeah. 55 US. So we're looking at about 75, 80 bucks Australian, plus delivery from depending on where you're getting it from.
Yeah. Is it rechargeable? I think it's rechargeable, Roy. So
yeah.
I think it does have built-in battery.
USB-C charging interface.
Yeah. But look, it's so cheap. Just buy 2 of them if you're worried about running out of batteries. Otherwise, we just get a proper flash. Just get a Godox flash.
Yeah. I've got a similar Fujifilm one that they put out years ago. It's a bit retro, but it looks really cool. It's similar size, and it's got TTL and manual.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It's got a diffuser switch, design. And it's just nice and neat. Looks good on like an X100 or my XE4 or whatever. But I don't think I've ever really used it as a flash. I just like the look of it. Spent $300 on it. What else?
300. Wow. Fujifilm's expensive. Yeah. What else?
The flashes are crazy.
Well, speaking of flashes, the X Pro,
the Godox X3 Pro,
X3 Pro, not the X Pro 3. Almost.
You got to be careful.
Yeah, the X3 Pro F.
When I first saw the image of this, can you click on the image? I thought it was an Apple Watch. Like it just looks like an Apple Watch.
Yeah, it's got that. Hang on.
It's got that big. What do they call that? The crown? Is that what they call it on watches? Yeah. Is it the crown? The main dial?
Yes. Is it the crown? Yeah, the little dial.
Yeah. What's the number? People can call and tell us.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's get some more images cool. Because I've got an X, the original Pro.
Yeah.
Before it went touchscreen. The one.
That's what I used to have. They're quite chunky, aren't they?
They're chunky. Great. This looks much better. It is always risky though going to touchscreen and not having physical buttons. Because if the interface is annoying, you don't want to be doing this when you're trying to on a high pressure shoot, whether it's sports or whatever. So I am always hesitant on stuff that goes full touchscreen.
But I think this is the way they'll all head now. Yeah,
that doesn't mean it's right.
Sorry.
Just because they all do it. Usually it's because it's cheaper.
Didn't mean to offend you. Get you sensitive.
Here we go. Watch knob is a crown. Yep.
Hey, okay. Thanks, Rob. So this it is. I got this off a Fuji Rumors site. This article, but it is available for Canon, Fuji, Nikon, Olympus, and Panasonic, and Sony.
I'm with you, Bruce. I would try this though. Like I'm not doing a ton of off-camera flash stuff at the moment, so I haven't updated my trigger. The first version still seems to be working all right for me. But if I was updating, I would get this and give it a try. But I would be concerned that navigating you would have to be precise, and I hate touching. You touch the button next to it and it does the wrong thing or whatever. So but maybe the crown thing makes it work better.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe you can opt for button control, but
Nev still prefers the Mark II. I tried the first touchscreen one, didn't like it. Have you tried this new one yet, Nev, or are these not in stores yet?
I don't think it's out yet. No, it's not coming for a while.
The X3 original touchscreen is almost the same size as an Apple Watch. Okay.
It's got that look to it.
Unless X is behind. What do you have, X? Do you have the trigger, or are you back at the Charmer?
Catch up, XE.
I use the X3 and I like it, but I use 2 lights max at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Maybe
and XE's got the X3.
You got the X3. Okay.
Too many X's.
Yeah.
So that's new. Let's jump to some Sony news. There has been some first leaked images spotted of the new Sony 100mm f2.8 GM OSS macro lens, which apparently is coming tomorrow. So stay tuned for that.
Let me show you some photos that Sony Alpha Rumors has scribbled all over.
Yeah.
Look. Wow.
Can we zoom in on the photo a bit, boss?
I have.
Macro, there it is.
Macro just doesn't get me that excited.
Hang on. Look at that text. Go back into the zoom for me, boss. Go back. Look at the text that's that's running up the barrel. The word macro, they've painted over it. Like that M, A, and C look dodgy. What's that about?
It's like whoever leaked this photo, or Sony Alpha Rumors, or someone's kind of filled that in because it was blurry or something. Is that what you mean?
Weird.
Like this stuff?
Yeah.
It is weird.
Yeah, it is. It's just odd. Anyway. No surprises there. New lens coming. So if you're a macro Sony FE shooter, it should be a cracker.
Well, no doubt, being a GM, it'll be
pristine,
epic.
sharp,
pristine.
Yep. In other Sony news today, there have been some reports on the effects of the US tariffs on the price of Sony gear. The Sony A7S Mark III now sells for $800 US more than it did pre-tariff. So your flagship, one of your flagship Sony bodies is going to hurt a little bit more.
Which is an older body too. The A7S III. Like it's not old. It's still current gen. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's not like it didn't come out, 12 months ago. Like it's been around for a few years. So usually that's where you're starting to see the best deals.
Yeah,
on
this
those
has
camera
gone up.
bodies.
They pushed it up,
obviously. Which is, obviously they have to, but it'll be interesting to see how much more this keeps flowing on when they stop, and how it affects sales too.
Well, it's almost like remember the post-COVID, everything skyrocketed in price and we thought, this will calm down. Everyone's just catching up on lost sales. And it never did, because the new prices just became the new norm. In other Sony news, the A9 Mark III and the A7R5 have also increased by $400 US due to tariffs.
Yeah. Let's bring up this. So we talked about this last week. The upcoming A7. Why do I keep taking it off stage, on stage? A7 V. And so it's upcoming. Again, here's some more scribbly images of the A7 V. And like we know it's going to continue to be that mid-range competitor, or even dominant mid-range camera, 33 megapixels or 34 megapixels or something thereabouts.
Yeah,
that these tariff price increases are certainly going to jump this camera up at its release price. You would have to think.
Yep.
Like, I wonder what it's going to come out at in Australia.
Yeah, Anyone got any clues? Bruce, you have any idea what you think it'll price at? At the moment, let's just have a look at an A7. What is it? A7 IV.
This is a good comment, Bruce. Lots of crybabies in the USA blaming Sony for price increases. They are so blind. Yeah, that's a tough one. It's not a tough one. I understand people want the brands to not increase the prices, but this is a clear one where it's like, hey, we've got an increased cost that we cannot absorb. What do you want them to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've seen it in similar crybabies crying at Nintendo with the cost of Switch 2 and Switch 2 accessories and games. Like the price has gone up because it's coming from Japan into the US or from China or wherever it's being made. But still, it's being hit by a tariff, same sort of thing. And people are like, oh, Nintendo should just absorb the cost. It's like, well, what do you want them to go out of business? Well, that's not what they're in the game for, you know. Anyway.
Yeah.
I should get sponsorship from fucking Nintendo too.
And yes, Bruce, just stupid high price because they'll mark up in the USA and then they'll use that everywhere to stop grey imports, which is, that's what we all worry about, is that they're going to just basically increase the price everywhere so that there is a worldwide parity of pricing. But that being said, like prices have historically been far higher on camera gear in the UK, I think, and some other countries in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
People have often talked about how much more expensive it is over there because of their taxes and stuff. So it's, it may not affect the rest of the world, hopefully, as much, but you never know.
Yeah, fair enough.
8K. You reckon it'll have 8K, Exy? 8K recording, or it'll cost $8,000? Anyway.
Maybe both.
But yeah, it's going to be a massive release when it comes out. Does it say, we got any idea of when they're going to bring it out? October.
I heard a rumor about October, but who knows? I have heard October mentioned somewhere.
Yeah. Anyway, it'll be big when it comes out. We'll get right onto it.
Yep. What else have we got? Panasonic news?
Yeah, what's the deal with it? Do we need to look at these glasses? We were all about the glasses.
Oh, yeah,
last week.
these
Kickstarter risky
Neomix AI. Neomix. These are crazy. So I grabbed this one because I love how excited you get about wearable cameras. But there's a Kickstarter has been set, which has well and truly exceeded its goal for these Neomix AI glasses with a Sony sensor in them. Apparently, that equipped with a Sony 21 megapixel sensor that and it also has 6-axis gyroscope.
What is the 6-axis gyroscope independent algorithm?
It's more AI talk. It's AI babble. It's when they extrapolate.
No, this is independent algorithm is IA.
No, I know, but
not AI. I know. I'm kidding. It's just funny that
it's the new AI. They've flipped it.
Yeah, they flipped it. It's got IA technology.
It's now intelligence is artificial. So, we'll go with that. But what are the 6 axes? You've got what is it? Pitch, yaw. Oh, I can't remember them now.
I don't know. Smell, time, taste.
Can someone explain?
Yeah,
what are 6
ibis
axes
for glasses. Yeah, it seems that way, Roy. But with a gyroscope and what did it have? Independent algorithm.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bruce says 6 axis, 2 for XY, 1 for Z, 3 axis for changing your mind.
That's good.
I thought he was actually giving us like a scientific answer.
Yeah.
He got me.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Very well played. So yeah, another brand bringing out wearables. Xiaomi, that's a China. They've had cameras out before, haven't they? Camera phones in the past. The name just rings a bell. I didn't get time to look into it any further.
Neomix. I haven't heard of Neomix before.
Oh, what did I said? Xiaomi. No,
Xiaomi that's a much bigger brand. This sounds
that
like
is,
a startup. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got it wrong. Sorry, folks. Quick little grab here. Ugreen, who make power banks and charging plugs and cords for accessories, laptops, whatever. They've announced two new versions of an easy-to-use desktop NAS device. Ugreen are pretty popular in the States. I've bought a couple of their products here off Amazon, but they're hugely popular in the States because they're a third-party company that make like GAN chargers for laptops and MacBooks and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, which is pretty cool.
Speaking of that kind of stuff, you know what isn't on your list that got released this week is this. The Rode Hub. The Rode Hub is the ultimate high-performance USB hub designed to ensure seamless connectivity and exceptional performance in any workspace. With 6 USB-C ports, high-speed data transfer of up to 10 gigabytes a second, and pass-through charging of up to 60 watts, it delivers unparalleled versatility for connecting multiple devices from cameras and microphones to storage systems and more. Its sleek and compact build combines rugged durability, modern elegance, making it this perfect centerpiece for any setup. I love Rode.
Nice.
That wasn't written the way I would like it written. It's a bit modern.
We'll write them a letter.
But this is kind of like a cheaper version of what I use. I use an OWC Thunderbolt dock, which is more than twice as expensive and has less USB ports on it, but it's got Ethernet, Thunderbolt, and it's like a little bit more pro connectivity and supports displays. But this would be a great option if most of your stuff was USB-C and you just needed a decent USB hub. Yeah. Good question, Bruce. So the Rode Hub means your phone call limit system will work. Look, the Rodecaster has been pretty good, but I'm kind of annoyed at how bad the Bluetooth connectivity is on the call-in. I'm really struggling.
Yep.
Help us, Rode.
Yep.
But I'm a big fan of Rode. I would say this, along with almost all of their other products, are still Australian-made. I don't know how they've done that. I have no idea how they're making this stuff in Australia at these prices. It's crazy. I got a new podcast mic for when we go to BFOP, this little thing.
Hey.
And somewhere on here, where does it say it? Australian made. It's amazing.
That's cool.
This is a USB broadcast quality XLR and USB studio grade processing. Like the processing's built into this thing. You get the software, you can do audio processing on the computer, and it's all made in Australia. It's insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a big fan of Rode.
Yeah. Very cool. And just following on from Rick Nelson's comment, the Panasonic Lumix 100-500 release. Yes, it did indeed. Panasonic has announced the Lumix S 100-500mm f5 to 7.1 OIS telephoto lens, which is bloody massive.
Look at that.
I don't think they've got a price for it yet, unless it's on B&H.
This is Panasonic's entry-level offering in super telephoto zooms for those who've never owned one before. Okay.
Let's see if B&H have it. Yes, they do. $2,100 US, so about $3,000. But
Yeah,
you know, it's never a clear conversion anymore because there's tariffs and all sorts of shit depending on where this is made. So
yeah,
due mid-November in the States at least.
We got a price.
Rick Nelson's said $3,700.
$36.99 Australian dollars.
That's hefty.
Well, it's cheaper than the Canon.
What's the Canon worth?
Or it's 4 something, 4.2, 4.3 thereabouts. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's up there. They're comparing it to the Canon here in terms of weight, similar in weight. You know, don't you love when they do a comparison table like this? The Canon weighs 1,365 grams, whereas the Panasonic weighs a mere 1.3 kilos. Yes.
I don't get it. I don't
what is it in ounces? It's like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Why would you do this?
Yeah. That used to bug me. Whenever I did reviews for ShotKit, they wanted everything in US, language, so US English, as well as US measurements. So I had to convert everything.
Which, look, that's fine. I get that. But you can't have a comparison table where one side's like pounds and the other side's kilometers. Like, what are we comparing? Wow. So the Canons, is it gone up, or is it always on a bit of a deal somewhere? Because $48.99 retail. I'm sure I've seen them around.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Most of the time, but that is a lot. I'd say it's their lenses that are keeping them going. Nev Clark wants to know when a Leica Q4 is coming. I think there's some Leica news down the bottom here. We're getting there, Nev. We're getting there. But you'll be waiting a little while for a Q4, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're not done with it. They're not done with the Q3.
Dennis has heard a Leica rumor this week too, a solid one. We've got some.
We'll get to our Leica news in a moment.
You tell us if our rumors are the same as your rumors.
Yep. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
Before we get there, Bruce said, I have a shitload of mics and gear from Rode. Their service is amazing. And Paul says, wow, you really have to try hard to find Australian made, like those epic Lucky camera straps, and especially Australian made electronic gear. And that's what's crazy, because we know what it takes to make Australian made products. The fact that they're doing electronics here competitively on a worldwide market, and not just competitively, like they dominate categories and bring out products like the Rodecaster. They own that market. They brought out...
everyone's scrambling to keep up.
That's right. It's not like they were just going, oh, this is already made, let's see if we can do it in Australia. They were like, no, we're going to be market leaders in a segment. And, arguably they pushed the new wireless mic. They sort of really pushed that going with the Rode Wireless Go system. As well. So anyway, enough. They don't sponsor this podcast. We can't do the whole episode about how great they are. But
if they're listening,
hey,
we're open to sponsorship.
We're cheap.
I read that on the toilet wall about you somewhere.
Yeah.
What else?
Bruce says they created the wireless mic system that we use these days. Right. So they created the protocol or something.
That's cool.
Okay.
Cheap.
Let's get
Canon.
to what else is there before Canon?
There's nothing before Canon.
This is an interesting one.
So according to Canon rumors, the next VCM Prime. What does VCM stand for? Vibration control?
Voice? No. I knew this. Something. What does it mean? Yeah, voice coil motor. I thought it was, and then I was like, no, I'm thinking of speakers. But yeah, voice coil motor.
Okay. Whatever that means. It's a prime lens, RF 14mm f2. What are your thoughts on this one, Justin?
If they do this, it'll be an amazing lens. So everything else in the range so far, I believe, is 1.4. Yeah, everything's 1.4.
Yeah.
Which has been, it's interesting because it's a step forward from like my 20mm is at 20mm 1.4. Most 20mm have been 1.8 as once you get to that wide end, and they've pushed that boundary a little bit. And I think if they go to a 14mm f2, that'd be very cool.
Yep.
It'd be extremely popular. It would mean that if it's a VCM, it's not going to have a bulb, unless it did have a bulb front element.
Oh, you mean like when they have that concave? Is it concave or convex? Convex.
Yeah.
Glass
convex
element.
Yeah, the bulbous front element on the big wide high, because all of them are the same body. But I mean, I guess no, they wouldn't do that. I don't think.
Well, yeah. Especially if they're trying to keep them all the same for cine use as well.
Yeah. So that'll be the question. Could they actually do 14 f2? Would that even be possible in that design?
Yep.
Don't know. Canon,
see.
greatest third-party lens manufacturer in the world. What does that mean, Dennis? You making fun that we can't buy any other lenses? Paul says, oh no, so do I get the 21.4 or the 14 f2 for astro? That would be the question. I think it depends on the type of astro that you like to do. The 21.4, people like Richard Taddy do seem to use their 20mm lenses a lot. I think that really wide look, that 14mm look, isn't always as desirable once you get more into star tracking and stuff like that, and stitching panoramas. You want something with a little bit of a flatter field. So
Richard Taddy just put a shot up on Instagram. He and Levin Barrett have just finished a workshop in New Zealand with a group of photographers. And Richard Taddy put up an image, like it's a 20 image stitched pano of landscape and astro, and it's absolutely phenomenal. Are you trying to find it?
Yeah, I'll try and find it. Hang on. I just tried to make me post. I don't want to post. Oh, that's not the search bar. Gosh, I'm old. Richard Taddy. Where will it be? Will it be under his personal one? Will it be under Nightscape? Oh, there it is. All right. Is it this one?
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm blocking now. Let me just adjust our thing here. There we go. Ta-da. Mirror Lakes, New Zealand. Just returned from a wonderful journey around the South Island of New Zealand with some amazing photographers. This is a 12-shot panorama taken at Mirror Lakes on the Milford Sound Road. We were all crowded on a rugged boardwalk to shoot this spot, but thankfully the setting Milky Way galaxy was in exactly the right position to make it work. You can see the glow of an aurora on the horizon. What? It was still cold, not long before midnight, but we were all very excited to be at this magnificent location to witness this scene. This was shot with the Nikon Z6 II and the Nikon 20mm f1.8 12-shot panorama at f1.8 20 seconds, 6400 ISO. Crazy.
Nuts. Dennis says that's nuts. It is nuts.
Yeah, it's beautiful. He knows how to do the astros.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So I think we've decided, Paul, get the 20mm.
Yeah.
And your photos will look like Richard's.
Yeah, easy.
Easy.
Piece of cake. In other Canon news, the Canon EOS 1D X Mark III has been discontinued. I didn't know it was still a continued product, but apparently it's been officially discontinued.
Officially discontinued. Well, they kept it rolling until the R1 come out and then gave people time to switch over. But yeah, I think
and I guess if they already had ones in stock, that what are they going to do with them? They've got to sell them.
That's right. Yeah. So, but now the pros have officially all converted to the R1 and the RF lenses. So yeah, I think it's the time to say goodbye to DSLRs.
Yeah.
From Canon.
Yep. End of an era, they say. Oh, excuse me. That was a yawn. Sorry. Over to some Nikon news. I was hoping Jim would be here for this.
Yeah.
A couple of little bits and pieces. Nothing worth really writing home about, but the Nikon ZF firmware update is rumored to become announced next week, not launching next week, but announced next week, that will possibly add the new film grain feature that they've talked about when they brought out the silver version of the ZF. So that's coming. And there was another little article I found in the Nikon rumors site about who produces the sensors for Nikon's mirrorless cameras. Could we bring that graphic up just for a sec, please, Justin? I just thought it was really interesting. No surprises that most camera brands use Sony sensors. Sony just have this sort of magic unicorn sauce that they have bewitched everyone into accepting their sensor technology. But there's a graphic here that shows a whole bunch of different Nikon Z cameras from 2020 to today, and talking there. Just that list. Sorry.
Oh, I thought it was like a picture. Okay.
No, sorry. Yeah. So it shows the Nikon model, the year it was released, the type of sensor it has, and who actually makes the sensor, and you'll actually see that probably I would say 90% are Sony.
Yeah, most are Sony.
Yeah. And is that the same with Canon, or are Canon doing their own sensors?
No, Canon do their own.
Yeah.
Because we're better. We don't need
So take that, Jim.
Yeah.
You're shooting with a Sony.
Nikon's Sony sensors are why the D850 and D800 and stuff were so good.
Yeah,
having that.
But it does beg that question again. I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Like, if Sony's making the sensors for their competitors, how does that work from an anti-competitive watchdog perspective? Like, a Sony, is it a separate division? Oh, hang on. Bruce got there. Thank you, Bruce.
Bruce Moyle says, Sony Imaging is a separate company to their other divisions. So what is made for Sony cameras are different to Nikon, etc. And I guess the other thing is too, I guess there's no issue as long as Sony isn't, holding everyone ransom with.
Yeah, and I imagine that there's pretty heavy contracts around that they can't reveal what other brands are buying off them.
Yeah. Roy respects that Canon are still making their own sensors, and so do I. We're great.
Good on you, Roy.
Good on you.
Now let's get to let's put young Dennis out of his misery and get to the Leica news. According to Leica rumors.
Yeah. Q3 monochrome. Here she comes.
October 16th. And the Leica M EV1 that has an EVF instead of an optical viewfinder on October 23rd. A couple of big weeks coming up for Leica people.
It's so interesting. So the Leica M with an EVF, I never realized that was something that everyone wanted, but I didn't realize a lot of people were putting those Visiflex, I think they're called Visiflex EVFs, on their M's anyway for more accurate focusing and
is that the one that has the little box that connects to the hot shoe?
Yeah. And it just sits on top, and they're quite expensive, and people are using them anyway. And it's I didn't realize it was so desirable. I thought one of the big draws of shooting with an M was using that optical rangefinder.
The optical, that old school experience.
But no, so I think it's something people have been asking for, and no doubt people will line up to purchase it, like they always do.
Doubt.
But the Q3 monochrome will be very popular.
Yeah, and I wonder if they'll do two versions.
What two versions?
For the two different lens options on the Q3.
Ooh. If they do, they will for sure. It's just whether they'll release them at the same time or not. That's actually a great question. Dennis says no.
No to what, Dennis? Just no.
He also says, I'm going to do a 1-camera trip to India in monochrome. Ooh, nice. The land of color. Good choice. No. The vibrant colors of India.
What's that color festival? God. Is it Diwali or something?
Yeah. Go to that. Yeah. Go to that. It'll just look like everyone's throwing flour at each other.
Cocaine. Just a big cocaine party. Oh, dear.
That is funny. Yeah, it's... Indeed. I mean, it'll sell so well. I thought... Oh, hang on.
Oh,
hang on.
We have a call.
Hold on, caller. Just wait. Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, look, we just need to have a conversation about India tonight. I have all trips there on tiny little and tiny gear, but
hold on. You're popping a lot. Can you hear anything, Greg?
Yeah, it's the audio is popping
crackly
in and out.
All right, hold on 1 second. Just stay with us. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave me.
I will continue talking so you can decipher whether the quality of the voice is increasing or decreasing.
Oh, that's better.
Okay. Well, currently it's better because I'm holding you up to the microphone because the roadcaster is just ruining my life. As much as we've just told everyone how great Rode is.
That's amazing.
Might be user error.
I have always fantasized about this. When I took the Q3 there last year, it was just remarkable. Just this tiny little small thing to be walking around with, and the image, but doing it in mono would just take it to a whole nother level of awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it would certainly be it would be a big challenge, I think, too. Do you think it would be a challenge?
Yes, immensely, because you're kind of learning, because I'm so new to photography, you're learning an entire new language of photography, like an entire new language. And all of my great photo books I own are in black and white. And you learn how to tell stories better. You learn how to see in contrast and tones. I think, listen to me, what a complete, utter ball of wank. But I think it's true.
No, I agree. I
I
definitely
thought you were
agree.
the ball of light.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah,
The ball of wank.
That's your new website.
All right. Thank you very much. Carry on.
Hold on, wait one moment. I just need to see if this works. I'm trying to bring you back.
Let's.
Oh, that's
Here
better.
I am talking. I'll sing. I was made for loving you, baby.
Oh, wow.
Were made for loving me.
All right, so we've got the sound, we've got no popping. So this is all I have to do. Whenever someone calls in, I get them on, it defaults back to speaker. I then switch the Bluetooth to the Rodecaster, and then it starts popping, and then I turn Bluetooth off, turn them back on again, reconnect, and it's perfect. So
Well, this seems like a very simple workflow. I like it.
It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So hang on, did we get an answer? Do you think they're going to maybe I wasn't paying attention because I was doing the Bluetooth. Are they going to release this camera in both lenses, the 28 and the 43?
No, the 28. I think you're right. I think what they'll probably do is gauge popularity, and then like they did with the Q3.
Yeah,
but initially it's just 28. And from what apparently
exactly the rumors. We're talking rumors. Yeah. It's all alleged. So and they also do love a release, obviously. So it's like if they can stretch this out, you know, by doing the 28 and then 6 months later they do the 43, assuming the demand is there. And then, you know, and then they do the reporter edition, and then they do the
the Lenny Kravitz one.
I had a look through the other day. I did have a look through the 43. You know, had a bit of a walk around with it, and it's certainly nice. But for me, you know, a little too limiting. I mean, of course, it'd be nice to have two. But then you just get an M11, wouldn't you?
I just want one where the lenses just rotate around. You've got three lenses on the front. You just click, you know.
Oh my God!
Wouldn't that be great?
That is genius. Well, or you could Araldite three Fuji Instaxes together.
Well, that would work. It's a great idea.
Yeah, why not?
I love it. Why not?
All right. Well, we better keep rolling because this show's been going a long time. We got photos to look at.
Yep.
Okay. Goodbye.
And I've got a box. Let's.
Bruce Moore said, "Drop the caller."
Drop the caller. Yep.
Drop the caller.
What else? There's a new camera company.
Is there?
Yeah. Should we jump to that one?
Sure. All right. We'll make this the last of the news.
All right. We'll make this the last one. Very quickly, a brand new camera company is making a spiritual successor to the Lumix GM5. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Esquisse camera? Is the new brand. And they're developing a brand new. Is that Esquisse?
I don't know.
I don't know. Does anyone understand how? Oh, hang on. It means sketch or outline in French. It's French. Ugh, okay. French. It's a timeless carry everywhere camera. It's as we said, it's a Micro Four Thirds. I don't know if that's an official image of it. I think that might just be a mock, from what I've heard. But yeah. So we don't have a lot of news because it's only just been announced. But stay tuned. We'll have a look. Oh no, it is a mock-up of what it's going to look like. Apparently.
Okay.
Wow. It's kind of a stylish looking body, isn't it?
So very light, 20 megapixel sensor. Well, at least it says. Oh look, they've made it. Here's the instructions for how to build it.
It looks like a Lego set.
They just sent this drawing to the factory, and they're like, "We'll have 1,000 of these, thank you."
Yeah. Yep. Premium camera at a reasonable price, releasing in 2026 between 1,500 and 2,000. I'm imagining that's US dollars. But yeah.
Okay.
So we'll keep you guys up to date on what's happening with that.
Our goal is to capture the timeless shooting field, the Leica M, the pocketability of a Ricoh GR and the modern performance of today's cameras. Well, good luck. They're two of the greatest camera systems there. You just want to blend them together.
Yeah, just
that's
first time
a
round,
tough ask.
just nail it straight away.
Yeah.
But good luck to them. I think it's good. Why not?
I mean, good. Yeah, hopefully they can make a splash and get amongst it. But yeah, it'd be a tough lift coming up against these big brands with a brand new product.
Yeah, pricing will make all the difference.
When you love holding your camera, when it feels like an extension of your creative vision, you'll use it more. When you use it more, you'll capture more of life's beautiful moments. That's the real magic of photography.
Powerful words.
Yeah. Roy says it doesn't look finished. Yeah.
No, it doesn't at all. It's missing a few bits, I think. All right, let's move on to your little pocket camera myth.
I don't know if we have time for this discussion tonight. Now that we've got to
can leave it for...
we've got to do these images. I don't know.
And I've got a box.
Yeah, you've got a box to open up.
I really want to do my box.
Yeah, okay. We might have to skip pocket camera myth because I actually think it's going to be a big discussion.
Well, we leave it for next week then. Or we could do it during one of the other 4 podcasts we're doing this week.
That's true.
More on that in a moment.
That's true. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to leave it for the next show. Let's go to what's in the box.
All right. Play the thing.
Oh, see, Bruce wants to know. Maybe I'll just do a little teaser and then you guys can think about it and then we'll come back and have a full-on discussion. Okay. Yeah. The question I got asked from Grant was, Grant has an R5, which is 45 megapixel Canon camera, almost top of the range. And he's got a 24-70 2.8 L series lens, heavy but premium quality lens. And they printed out a whole heap of family photos.
Excuse me.
Some from the camera and some from their phones. And Grant said, geez, the phone photos really suck compared to my R5. I'd like to get a small pocket camera that we can take around and take photos with so I don't have to lug the R5 and the 24-70 2.8 L lens around. And I thought about it for a bit, and I think that the pocketable camera that's a significant jump up from quality from a new iPhone 17 Pro might be a myth. And that's where I'm at.
Right.
And maybe we can talk about that on a future episode. Because I racked my brain and I can come up with maybe 1 or 2 options. And yeah.
And they were all Fujifilm, weren't they?
Nelson says you lose. No, because the X-Half is the closest thing Fujifilm have got it to a pocketable camera, and that sucks balls.
Yeah.
I mean, as in terms of it's because it wasn't designed to compete with a high-end camera. So,
I'd be inclined. Oh, look, we'll talk about it next week.
We'll talk about it. I've got some options. I've got some ideas of how to navigate this particular problem. And I think it's a problem a lot of people have because people don't want to take photos on their phone. But sometimes they want an everyday carry camera, but the X100 does not fit into a jeans pocket, despite the fact that people say it's a pocketable camera. It's most certainly not. You can, if you have to, get it in there, but it's not comfortable. So it's
interesting.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about on the next show.
Yep. So have a think about it, folks.
We'll save it. Yeah, and as Bruce says, good way of getting people to throw in feedback for the other show, including call-ins.
Yeah.
Dennis, yes, that is basically the one that I come up with. Yeah. But then you've got one 28mm lens. An iPhone's now has 3 lenses. And they're good. Obviously they're not a proper camera, but it's a real tough justification. What's a Ricoh GR cost these days? 2,000 something. Because this is for people. This is that thing of like, I've already got an amazing camera. I just want something pocketable to use that's better than my phone. So anyway, we'll talk about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? I'll make it quick. I'll make it snappy. Folks may remember a couple of weeks ago, I talked about going to an event that Fujifilm Australia organised. They invited me down to the Converse store at Chadstone in Melbourne, at the Chadstone Shopping Centre. They are doing a collaboration with Converse, and it's all to do with the launch of the new Fujifilm XE5, which I have here. This is my copy of the XE5. I also reviewed this, and you can check out that review at shotkit.com. But I just wanted to share with you a bit of an update from that little adventure that I had. So firstly, just a couple of quick images. Let me just, is this going to work? What's going on?
What do you need?
Have you got something else on the stage?
Yeah, I'm tweaking things. You got to add it to the stage.
I tried, but it's
remove
saying
mine
that
from
you've
the
got something on the
stage.
stage. Could you get out of the way, please? I'm trying to do things here. I'm trying to talk to the people.
I've got a professional show that I
Right.
run.
Okay. So this is me with Chase. I can't remember Chase's surname. Anyway, it's on the shoe. And Chase is a sneaker designer. That's his job. And so Fujifilm got Chase, a couple of other dudes involved, and they organized a collaboration with Converse. And that's me. That's me on the left, obviously. I'm the hairy, attractive one. There I am in color. And so I got invited down to Chadstone to the Converse store, and I got to work with Chase to design my very own one-of-a-kind Converse runner with Fujifilm branding. Like, it's like a dream. It's like a dream for me. Pinch me.
It is amazing.
And Charlie Blevins was on hand. Charlie's a great friend of the show. He's also works at Fujifilm Australia, and he was on hand and chatting to customers about the cameras and about the collaboration and things like that. Anyway, that's kind of like what was in the store window. The XE5 with a groovy pair of Converse runners. So I got mine. They arrived today. They arrived not in a delivery box, but in a shoe box. It was delivered by a bloody courier. How crazy is that? Pair of shoes. It's huge.
Hang on. So you've got it there. Let me bring you up bigger. Wait.
Oh yeah, I can get rid of that thing. Sorry. Let's get rid of that. All right.
There you are.
So this is really awkward. Here's my big monolithic. I have to roll back. Monolithic shoebox. All right. And it's got Fujifilm GFX X presents Sneaker Studio. And then inside it's got all this cool Fujifilm Converse brand or Fujifilm branding. And I got my shoes. Got a nice card from Fujifilm. But I got my new runners. Let me just show you. These are
close up.
These are my new. Hang on, here they are. Here, I'm a size 9. I've got little feet, in case you're wondering. So on the left shoe, on the back, it's got green blooded, which is Fujifilm's current call to action on socials. And inside the shoe, it also has green blooded printed. It has this little groovy tag, which gives me street cred, apparently. It's got Fujifilm GFX, and then it's got a picture of my XE5, or the silver XE5. And the little, in place of, so on this side, you've got the Converse All-Star little logo, but on this side, they've put the Fujifilm film simulation dial as a little leather patch.
That's very cool.
How cool is that? And little Fujifilm branding.
You're never going to take these off, are you?
Well, I might not even put them on. They're too good.
Oh, you got to wear them at BFOP?
I will wear them at BFOP to the pajama party. Yeah, because this is all I'll wear. I don't wear pajamas to bed. On the inside of the tongue, it says custom made by Chase Shiel. That's his name, Shiel. He's done sneaker collabs with all the big brands here in Australia. But I got to customize these with an image of my choice. And what I chose was my product shot that was the lead product shot that I took for, oh God, I'm fucking terrible at this shit. So they've printed my photo onto the tongue of the shoe. And that's the awesome. XE5 review unit that I had. My personal one's all black. But yeah, that's one of my product shots. And so I've got a unique, one-of-a-kind Converse X Fujifilm collaboration shoe. I'm so excited. It's so cool.
Well, congratulations. That is a great initiative. Like that wouldn't have been cheap. You know, like they've gone out on a limb to do that. And that's really cool. Even the box.
Yeah.
The box,
it's all really like, even the wrapping, like all of the the tissue paper they often put in shoe boxes, it's all the green Fujifilm stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was a pretty cool collaboration, and
if you do the X half, did you only get one speaker, one sneaker?
Yeah, not even. Just the laces. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. That was a very cool experience.
That's amazing. Really cool.
Pretty happy about it. Yeah, but I don't want to wear them. I don't want to ruin them. And I've also got last year at BFOP, I got a pair of Fujifilm socks from Matt, who was running the Fujifilm table at the Bright Festival. So I think if I wear those with them, that's kind of, then I'm decked out.
Yeah. I've got a couple of super quick what's in the boxes, but then we will get to these images. I think I've got them all laid out. There's tons. Everyone's sent an image in this week. It's great. All right. So
Bruce Moyle, hang on.
What?
Something that is finally fit for purpose by Fuji. How dare you? But then he said they are actually kind of cool.
They are kind of cool. Oh, yeah, we've missed a heap of comments. What's going on here? Cool photo walk shoes, Rick Nelson says. Dennis is very cool. Oh, Nick Fletcher was here, or is here. I don't know. He just said, just joined. What have I missed? We've got a live call-in number now, Nick.
Give us a call.
0485 512 370. Join the show.
Save it to speed dial.
Yeah, save it to speed dial. Yeah. Nev Clark says, I can never understand monochrome cameras when we can edit. Why? Someone please shed some light on this. They do have a very different sensor, so they have no color. They don't have a different sensor. They have no color filter over the sensor. So the theory is that you essentially get 4 times the perceived resolution of the sensor because it's not having to split the colors up as it goes through that filter. But there has been some speculation that now that the 60 megapixel sensor that's in the Q3 is so good that there is a not as big a discernible difference in a well edited color raw to black and white conversion. There's not as big a difference as there is on the monochrome cameras, unless you're at high ISO. That's the word on the street. We got a hit on the cell.
That's well
explained.
explained.
Hold on, caller. Caller, you're on the air. Can you hear us?
I just rang in, just didn't work.
It's Nick Fletcher, everybody.
It's Nick Fletcher. Hold on, Nick. We have.
I knew it wouldn't work.
No, it did. It is working. It's just it's a bit messed up, and I'm just fixing it. Yeah. I like your audio to be nice. Are you still there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, it's still working. And then we connected it again. It's a 30-second process every time. What could be harder than that? Are you there? Nick?
Hello, Nick.
Oh yeah, still here.
Oh,
still
okay.
here.
Good. I thought we'd lost you. I did all that work.
You just finished work?
No, I haven't. I got distracted. I was doing the quiz for BFOP and forgot all about you, and then you popped up on my feed somewhere. So I'm sorry, I missed all the excitement. I'll have to go back and listen to it.
Oh, what are some of the questions?
Yeah, let me give you an example of a question. What type of lens took this picture?
Okay. A 50 mil.
Oh, you're miles out. Who is this famous photographer?
Dennis Smith.
Oh, so close, so close.
Yeah.
I can keep going. Without the visual images, it's going to lose a little bit.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I thought
we're running
I
out
might
of steam.
One.
While you're here, Nick, I just want to remind everyone that's watching or listening along, whether it be live with us now or in a few days, that on Wednesday evening at 7:30 p.m. on the 1st of October, that's Australian Eastern Standard Time, we have a BFOP prep and pack party.
That's right.
Live on the podcast.
Yeah, it's essential viewing / listening for anyone going out to the festival.
Yeah. And we'll be running this amazing live call-in hotline. So if you have a question about BFOP, you can call in against
and you've got half an hour.
Nick and Matt directly.
Yeah, the whole thing shouldn't take more than 7 or 8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm bringing a sleeping bag just for the occasion.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, we'll make time. And so, how are you feeling about the upcoming festival, Nick?
Yeah, it's sort of in some ways it's in great shape. In other ways, like you don't expect to have to deal with a serial killer. So just having to reorganize the festival
Yeah,
because of that
fair.
bloody idiot.
that sucks.
That's quite a bump in
That
the road,
does
isn't
suck.
it?
Well, yeah.
But
Ours is the smallest problem. But
Yeah.
it's so there'll probably be a few changes because of that.
yeah, but you guys are all over it, from what I've heard. So
Well, you've been over
The
it
show
for
will-
weeks. I know you've been talking about it since it happened. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, the show will go on.
it will. It will. Anyway, we've got loads of stuff to talk about. We'll talk about all the competitions we've got, how to organise yourself for the weekend. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I can't
No, we're
wait.
looking
So
forward
that's
to it.
7:30 on Wednesday. And look, if you're going to BFOP, it's essential. If you're not going to BFOP, it'll probably still be fun to listen to. So come and have a listen.
You do. See you all then.
All right.
All right. We'll talk to you in a couple of
Toodaloo,
days.
Toodaloo.
See you, mate. Bye.
Cool.
Hey, look at that's the magic right there, folks. That's the magic
That's right.
of live television. I was going to say of live podcasting.
All right. Very quickly, a couple of. Then we got to get to these. Got to get to these because more pictures keep coming in, and I
Oh,
think
wow.
I've got
Okay,
them all
let's,
in. But it's a long segment. So very quickly, my what's in the box is. There was a book fair in Bendigo over the long weekend, and I went down there and I was like, all right, I'm going to see what photo books they got. There was books everywhere. The whole town hall was filled up with tables of books. And it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We went there on Friday. And I'm like, there's going to be coffee table books. And so I'm running around, I'm trying to find the photo book section. And then there's the coffee table book section, and it's just like, there's like 3 books left on 4 trestle tables.
No.
It was empty. It had been ravaged. So apparently I thought I was the only one smart enough to go to book fairs and snatch up cool old coffee table books. But no. But then I was walking past the collectibles section,
Ooh.
which was like box sets of DVDs and some other sort of collectible book encyclopedias and stuff like that. And this one was here, which is Aftermath, the 9/11 book by Joel Meyerowitz, and it's massive. His documenting of that and the cleanup and everything. Huge photo book. And it was $15. So
Wow.
we had a score. I'm going to bring it to BFOP.
Yeah, cool.
It's cool. Very cool. My other what's in the box is what's in this box is my new favorite paper, Canson Barita, Barita Prestige 2. It's hideously expensive, but it looks great.
What does a sheet of burrito paper cost?
I think this box of 25 was like $80. Yeah.
And
That's
so
what
with
A4.
the ink, what does that cost to print?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
Look,
Nick
see,
uses that
apparently I
paper.
know what I'm doing. Nick Fletcher, I use that paper. Bruce Moyle, that paper is awesome. It is awesome. I've done some prints already. Obviously, you won't get to see the joy of them, but this printer, I love this printer, this Canon Pro 1100 thing. It's so good. The paper's great. It's quieter. It just works. It hasn't glitched on me at all. Anyway, I'm stoked. So
Nice.
Oh, one more. Our t-shirts from Cube Productions from Chris Benny arrived.
Oh,
How
good. Oh, they're awesome, aren't they?
How cool is it?
Did Grant get his?
No, I'm keeping all 4 of them.
Are you going to put them on eBay?
No, I'm just going to wear them all. No, I haven't. They only arrived today, so I haven't told anyone. I haven't decided.
That's cool.
I'll keep them. So yeah, very, very cool.
Nice.
That's my what's in the box. But yeah, I'm loving the printer. Printed one out just before. It's just it's so smooth.
Very cool.
Lisa Leach. So I actually took the printer out of the box too. I did that a few weeks ago, but it took
Took
a
you 2
while to get it
months.
set up. I wasn't in a rush. That's for
Fair
sure.
enough.
I was scarred from previous experiences thinking it was going to be a nightmare to set up. And the only nightmare was the drivers were a bit funny. Like finding the right driver. I had to download like 3 or 4 different kind of software-y driver things or whatever. But in the end, it all kind of just worked. And
That's good.
yeah, so I'm happy. Yeah.
Well done.
Nick Fletcher says, how good was Chris? I have a man crush. Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris
he was
is
good.
epic.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to the images.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see if this works this week. Ta-da. Ta-da. I need someone to run the back end of the show. Pull
What do you
things
mean?
up, and it's a struggle when I do it. See, now this is wrong. It's in the wrong shape. Why is it?
What are you
this
doing?
worked earlier.
What are
Why
you
is it not-
doing?
All right, that's odd. But anyway, let's just see if I can.
I think
make
the
it
problem is you're
fit.
putting him in Lightroom.
It's very difficult to do it any other way.
No, it's not.
All right. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I've got submissions from many people. Okay, so I just have to go the whole size of the computer, maybe.
Mm.
Okay, we're getting there. Okay, Andrew Connor. Unfortunately, I can't read out. Oh, yes, I can read out what he sent. But I think this one was on a
wow.
BFOP. This was on a BFOP workshop. Let's see if I can make it bigger for you guys. I think he was on a workshop with Mika, and he said they're kind of just doing their thing, and then next minute Mika said, "Oh wow," and he came running. And I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, this was shot with, where is it? What he calls his bridge camera.
What's a bridge camera?
The Sony RX10 Mark IV.
Wow.
Let's see. Yeah. This was 2022 BFOP. Shot with a bridge camera, RX10 Mark IV. Yeah. And then he sent a few others, shot the same camera, and there's only one sound effect for this. But yeah, like, so these were shot with essentially a point and shoot.
Yep. Amazing.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. What was the RX10?
Like an all-in-one zoom.
Was it like the RX1R? Oh, yeah, okay.
So yeah, killer shots.
Yeah, amazing
Like-
shots.
Like for not a giant kit going to one of these shows.
Yeah. David Leporati likes them. You got the tick of approval there.
The ticket
From the
approval
master.
from the master himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll try Photo Mechanic, Bruce. It's this is actually a StreamYard issue. It every week it changes the way that StreamYard's the software that we use to stream this show. And every week it changes the way that it wants to put Lightroom onto the screen. It's quite strange.
Mm.
But yeah, amazing work, Andrew. Beautiful images. And yeah, especially this one, BFOP. That's what you can expect to get at BFOP. Beautiful.
It's on a
landscape
1-inch type
images.
sensor.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So, maybe I'm wrong about the whole pocket camera myths.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe it's worth going back a couple of generations for Grant to find something small and
Yeah,
still got a bit of punch,
potentially.
like a Fujifilm X70.
Now, speaking of Bruce Moyle, this is an image by the one and only Bruce Moyle.
Yeah. He captured that while we were out on our photo walk in Melbourne last week.
He also captured this.
Oh, who's that chunky lad? Oh, look, it's
Are you
me.
taking a photo of this lady?
No, I was trying to get the whole scene. Well, yes, but I was trying to get the whole scene.
Okay.
Don't make me out to be a creep.
I think that's maybe what Bruce was doing. I don't know.
Whatever.
You're like,
Send it to the police.
I'll hide next to this rook. She'll never find me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that a rook? I don't even know what that one is.
No, I was trying to get
cool.
I was trying to get dynamic angle. I wasn't doing an upskirt. She's not even wearing a skirt.
Yeah, well, I was going to say she's wearing pants. Exactly. Oh, that's dear. And yeah, so Les Oakey's right though. A bridge camera isn't going to fit in your pocket, and yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's got a nice big lens on it.
Yeah, it's a big chunky lens.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna jump around a little bit here. And
Great shots, Bruce, by the way.
Yeah, great shots, Bruce. Let's go.
And it was magical just watching him work. Like,
one.
you know, he would take a standard shot of the scene that we were in front of. This is at the State Library in the big reading room, the big, 100-something-year-old reading room.
I didn't realize that but then now that you can see it, you know, there's a person here and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've been in the room, so now I get it.
Yeah.
But I didn't at the start.
Yeah. But just watching him work was really cool. It was nice. It was a really good day.
Yeah, it's very cool. I'm going to jump to, there was one here from, hang on. I got to bring some more in. There was a late edition that I've missed, I think. Yep, one last image. Didn't want to miss out. I don't want anyone to get lost.
Didn't Lisa send in images?
Yeah, there's more coming. I just remembered.
Oh, okay. I thought you said this was the last one.
Yeah. No. I'm just jumping around. And I just remembered that I'd missed one. So some images from Rick Nelson. I'm just trying to find.
Hey, nice pan, Rick.
Yeah, great panning. I'm just trying to find. Here we go. What was said with it? Bring my microphone over here. I've got a lot going on. Okay. Attached photos from March this year where I attended my younger brother's testing for his racing license in Virginia, USA. They don't allow people access to watch, but I had photographed the Gold Coast 500 last year and sent my brother the pics prior to arriving, and they gave me full access to the track to photograph the races that day. Panning shot settings were 30th of a second, f/18, ISO 50 on the Lumix S5 II and Sigma 100 to 400.
Oof.
And then another one walking back from the cars at 1 over 500th of a second, 6.3 ISO 60. All right, let's have a look through these things. First, we got panning shots they're always the way to go. Oh, look at that. That's very like Days of Thunder.
It almost deserves the Top Gun music again, Justin.
Yeah, it does. What's the Days of Thunder song? I can't remember.
Wasn't it Guns N' Roses?
Oh, it might have been.
I think it was a Guns N' Roses song. Might be wrong.
I don't remember. All right, where's my email going?
Greg Carrick's just joined the chat, everybody. Have you just finished your radio show, Greg, or are you about to start?
All right, let's go to Lisa Leach. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I was admiring this one online.
Let's see what she said about this. Lisa says, here's my image for this week's show. Taken last week whilst out walking our dogs. Plain Creek Falls, Mansfield, Victoria, taken on the Z7 Mark II. And we can peep your settings because you leave them in, which is nice. 16mm, f/14, half a second at ISO 100.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, beautiful.
Lisa, I'm going to challenge you on this comment. I'm feeling not worthy with my 12 months experience around all these pros. 12 months experience and you're shooting like a pro. I don't know what you're worried about. Honestly, your work is amazing. Keep at it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. You are crushing it.
And Bruce has said, classic, nice, Lisa.
Yeah.
And Les has also said, nice, nice, nice. There you go. Oh, whose is this?
This is from Liam K, and it come in with no information, no wording. So I've got nothing that I can offer there. But what did we shot it on? It's shot on a Fujifilm X Pro 2.
Nice.
With the XF 100 to 400.
That's a cracker of a lens.
At about 175 mil. f6.4 at 1/45th of a second. Oh, it's LTK. Ah, Liam K, that's me. I always forget this. I told you I'm bad with names. Thanks, LTK. It's a great image.
Gorgeous shot. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, John Pickett looks like the cover art from an old Need for Speed video game. It does.
It does, yeah.
It really does. It's got that vibe about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick Fletcher, love it. Dynamic as heck. Very cool. All right. John Pickett. Some more. It's got a very motor themed.
Yeah, we do. Nick Fletcher will be loving it.
Yeah. John Pickett says, I took this photo a couple of weeks ago out on the track, leaning out of a marshal's post. Panning with the bike 5 meters away from you is really hard.
Closer it is, the harder it
Tracy
is.
Davies, absolute gun rider on her Ducati, known as Spyro. This was on the R3 with the 24 to 105 f4.
That's super sharp, isn't it?
It is. It is super sharp. And so helmets like tack sharp. What's hard is obviously it would be great to get more motion blur, but yeah, when the subject is so close, it really gets hard to sort of get it tack sharp on the helmet and still get motion blur. It's like, and whip panning at that speed, it's tricky. You could do it if you had 1,000 goes at it and get it really way more blur, but it depends on how many opportunities you've got. You don't want to risk, ending up with just all blurry photos. So, great work. What was it at? That was at 1/200th of a second. Yeah, it's like if you could get it down to 1/125 or 1/100th, you're going to get way more blur, but you're going to get way less keepers, potentially no keepers. Depending on how much you slow it down when you're so close to the rider. So, very cool. Okay, let's go to Dennis Smith.
I've heard he does this.
Yeah, he takes photos and stuff. Or does he make art?
Fancy lights.
What did he say? He said, duh, about the image. Okay. So that is a single exposure. What's special about this is that the color is using liquid chalk, which washes off the tool, making ephemeral something. I don't know if I can read the next part. I'm just going to keep that on the down low. But okay, so let's... Right. So you start with colored chalk on the light, and then it slowly comes off the light, and so the colors are changing as he's going in and out of the water. Do you think that's what that means?
See. Yeah. Can you explain a bit more? Oh yeah, color washes off, he said.
Yeah. So it starts with the color on the wand or the tool, the light tool that he's using. And then slowly the color washes off, and that's how you're getting those changes. I wish I could make it bigger.
Some of my favorite shots of Dennis, I love all his work, obviously, but the stuff that he does in the water with the reflections and the ball of light, when he'll do that, and there's a slight ripple in the water, and you just see that light just sort of, just filter in. Oh, it's just beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, I love this. And so it can never be repeated. And what's crazy is most of Dennis's images to us, you could never repeat. Yeah. But when you watch Dennis work, you realize that each time he's like memorizing his moving movement patterns and iterating on them. And while you could never repeat it exactly, he can repeat it so close that then he knows he's just got to do the same thing and then add a little bit extra. But then this is the next level where there's so much variability with how quickly it washes off and what happens and stuff that truly could never be repeated. Yeah, it's a unique piece of art.
He said it's a 2-second exposure, f5.6 EM1 Mark II. Beautiful work, Dennis.
Yeah, beautiful. All right. From our friend, the one and only, not listening right now because he's probably asleep, David Mascaro.
Hey.
From the streets of San Francisco. No, I don't think so. Hang on. Let me find the image. Sorry, the email. And then I'll go through some of his images. Hey guys, if you're still doing photos tonight, here are a few shots done with the Nikon point and shoot 28 Ti. I always carry this on my belt as a backup. And also, depending on the subject, it's a non-intimidating camera. The people definitely respond differently to it. I always use color film with it and black and white in the other camera I'm using that day. San Francisco is known for street characters and performers, and usually always okay with being photographed. I've done unhoused people before, but always with consent and respect, and I add some of their stories when I post the images. Anyway, I really enjoyed the journalist episodes. That's with Michael Coyne. More, please. More, please. Take care. All right, let's have a look at these. Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, wow.
Very cool. He finds some characters. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Incredible shot. What's the red thing in the background? I can't quite make it out. Or is that part of the building?
This post thing.
Whatever the red thing is behind.
I think it's just like a old post from some sort of like a fire thing or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Just go back through because these are. He definitely. I'd love to like talk to him. He must have a very approachable personality. You know, very friendly.
Yeah.
To be able to just engage with people on the street the way that he does.
Yeah. Wonderful shots.
1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing shots, David. More, please. Just keep sending them through.
More.
More. Send us through your whole back catalogue. Okay. Finally, last but not least, another David, the one and only David Leporati.
Oh. That's so cool.
That is so cool. That is classic, like cover, poster, magazine cover.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, let's see what David's got to say. Yeah, I love that. How's he done this? Okay. The 3 Squadron SQN FA-18 pilot group. Imago 1, trying to see if this is the right one, is the original 4x5 negative. Imago 2 is how the RAAF used it for a recruiting booklet. Oh, that's cool. We'll see that next. This photo was a team effort from 6 photographers from RAAF Williamstown photographic section.
Wow.
Shot 1987 on Linhof 4x5 camera, Kodak film. Camera's up on a cherry picker. Aircraft position for sunset. Fire service wet down the tarmac. Ground crew in each aircraft with optical slave METS 45 strobes. Pilots positioned. Dry ice in stainless trays behind pilots and to each side of the group. Lighting 4 Allen Chrome studio flashes with soft boxes. To each side, Photographer positioned behind the pilots with a MET 60 with a red gel optical slaved. Photographer right side MET 45 yellow gel optical slaved. Remaining photographers controlled the studio flash units. Pilots have a little movement due to timed exposure and studio flash modeling lamps left on. This image is used multiple times, including RAAF recruiting booklet, which was the image attached, book cover, and published in a bulletin magazine. The one and only David Leparati. All right, let's see how it was used. Oh yeah, Air Force today.
Look at that.
It's yeah,
That's phenomenal, David.
that's
Wow.
so good.
But the fact that there's so many people involved in capturing this image and providing, practical effects.
Yeah, that would have been. It was probably stressful, but it looks like it would have
Yeah.
been a load of fun, like collaborating with everyone on the lighting and all that sort of stuff. But I'm sure having that many pilots and planes and stuff waiting around on figuring the image out would have been pretty stressful too. Oh no, he says it was a lot of fun. Okay, I take it back. It was a lot of fun. It looked like it would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We've got a late contender.
We got time for one more?
We got time for one more.
All right.
It's from another legend that says, "If don't mind if you haven't got time, I'm not precious." Hang on. Maybe I can just pull this up. Not in Lightroom. Stay with me, team. I'm getting there. I think that's our most submissions we've had on a show.
Yeah, pretty big haul. Just while we're waiting, I just want to put a call out to obviously to our community. If anyone knows of any good Lightroom 101, Lightroom for beginners YouTube videos for Justin, that'd be great. If you could just send them through, add them to the chat.
Try running this show just once. You couldn't even get the intro music to work. Try it. Let's see you bring up the back graphics, the pictures, the Bluetooth, the bloody sound effects.
But it's so much more fun when you do it.
Oh, it's hard. All right, this is Greg Carrick's light painting image.
What?
Taken at Lilydale Lake on Fujifilm XE4.
XE. Oh, you missed my shoes, Greg. Look. I got my shoes, my Fujifilm, and it's got my XE5 on it. Look. You missed it.
Don't steal Greg Carrick's thunder.
Sorry, Greg. Sorry. I was excited. Right?
There is a sort of a dancing lady vibe about it. It really does have. He's called it Lady of the Lake. It's definitely got. There's something in there. The dancing lady. I see it. Looks like a swan. Rick Nelson says. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I need to do this. I haven't really done. The only time I've done light painting, I think, really, other than watching Dennis do it, is when I've been doing it. Like I've light painted cars, but not the way. Well, Dennis light paints the cars, but then he adds art to the image. Whereas I've just done it to light the car up, or to to light paint a scene. I've never actually added in anything beyond that. I'd love to try it.
Yeah, so it's something that I haven't really. I mean, I've done some simple stuff, where you sort of someone runs along with a torch or a light stick, and they make a kind of like a design, and you keep the shutter open, that sort of stuff. But nothing like what we're seeing here from these guys. It's crazy good.
So good.
Yeah.
All right. Great way to finish, I think. Is there anything else we have to do?
No, that's pretty much it. I think the only other thing, just to remind people, if you're interested in the Bright Festival of Photography or you're attending the Bright Festival of Photography, we have a must-watch event for you at 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday, the 1st of October. That's Australian Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Camera Life podcast. If you subscribe to the Camera Life podcast and hit the notification bell, you'll be notified in advance of when we're about to go live. And any upcoming episodes that we have. And if you go into BFOP, it's essential viewing. We're going to have Nick and Matt on. We're going to be answering some hard-hitting questions about the upcoming festival. but also some important good to know info to make your time at the festival as fun and safe as it can be. So yeah, looking forward to that. And then of course Thursday morning we're back again.
We are. Another amazing interview from another iconic photographer. It's going to be a good time. He's been on before, but we didn't have enough time, so we're getting him back.
No. So of course we are talking about Andrew Chapman, legendary. There's even a Wikipedia page on him. Like he's that that prolific in the craft, and he's got a new book. He's got some stories to tell, and we're here for it. So join us for that. Big week ahead, yes, Rick, indeed.
Yep. Can't wait. Thanks, everybody. Yep. Thanks for making this a fun show.
Yeah.
Next time, I want more of you to call in. I need some opinions. I want people to get riled up about cameras and stuff. Or just come and chat, whatever. Thanks to Nick and Dennis for calling in, testing out the phone lines. It worked. We're going to get better at it. And otherwise, I guess we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Yeah. But just before we depart, just a reminder, this has been the Camera Live podcast, proudly brought to you by Lucky Straps. Head to luckystraps.com. Use code Greg for a healthy little discount on any Lucky Straps products that you find. Get yourself a T-shirt. Oh, I don't have one on today. Justin does. Get yourself a T-shirt. Get yourself a camera strap if you don't already have one. Chances are the Aussie-made, handmade, Bendigo-made camera strap will live longer than you, or at least your camera anyway. But on that note...
And as Greg Carrick says, if you don't want a camera strap or you've already got one of our camera straps, there is one thing that you can do to help us out, and that is to click the like button. I know everyone says that on YouTube, but it really does help. And otherwise, even better than that, if there's a photographer that that you think might like the show, send it their way. Tell them to subscribe. The more, the merrier. You guys make the show. The chat makes the show, especially on these Monday nights. Without you guys, it would be pretty boring for Greg and I to just sit here quietly. Looking at no one's images. So share it around. Let's bill it. And otherwise, we'll catch you guys next week. Actually, no, on Thursday. Oh, no, on Wednesday. Soon. Oh, not even that one. I pressed the wrong button. It's going crazy. Here we go.
Got Top Gun again.
Yeah. Hang on, that's not even the right one. What are we doing?
Oh, my God.
Okay. Thanks, John. John Pickett. Thanks, Bruce. Nice boots. Great.
Hey, Brucey.
Lisa Leach says get some protective spray for your boots. Otherwise, they'll not be white for very long.
Indeed.
We might have to do that thing at BFOP where you squish their toes, like when you're at school and they're like, oh, new shoes, and then they step on the toe. Remember that? No?
Such a child.
Okay.
So much trauma.
Les Oakey, David Leparati, Rick Nelson, Dennis Smith, Philip, Lisa, everybody. Who else? I don't know. There was more people here. LTK Photo.
Yep.
Everybody was here. It was great to see
Roy.
you all.
It was a Roy.
And
David Dare Parker just dropped in late. G'day, David. Craig Murphy.
David.
Bye, folks.
You'll have to go back to the start, David. Great to see you. Craig Murphy. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.